These machines don't just destroy, they transform. What looks like pure brute force is actually controlled engineering, turning waste into reusable material through precision, torque, and timing. Watch closely, because every cut, crush, and rotation here has a purpose. From an engineer's point of view, the geometry of an auger is pure genius. Those spiraled screws don't just grab bulky furniture, they compress it steadily and efficiently into compact blocks with minimal energy loss. Built in the United States, the system converts chaotic kinetic energy into controlled, predictable momentum, turning disorder into organized recycling efficiency. When that Bono rotary shear spins up, you can almost feel the danger in the air. At 2,000 revolutions per minute, hardened blades tear through scrap metal like paper. This isn't something you stand close to casually. Eye protection, gloves, distance, one loose fragment is all it takes to turn a normal shift into a bad day. No one expects a vertical cutter to handle full structural sections this easily, yet here it is. Watch it chew through H-beams and steel angles like aluminum cans. 20-foot steel members reduced to neat blocks faster than it takes to brew a cup of coffee. That's not just impressive, it's unsettling. Seeing an old car dismantled and compressed hits differently. There's nostalgia in the steel, but nothing is lost. Every fragment reclaimed saves resources, protects the planet, and puts value back into circulation. From memories to raw material, that's the real value of recycling. This hydraulic cutter runs on a stable hydraulic drive, delivering consistent torque. Its 6-ton jaw slices through steel beams like scissors through paper. In just 20 minutes, heavy vehicles are reduced to recyclable material. Precision engineering doesn't just make recycling faster, it makes it cleaner and more efficient. It's hard not to respect a 6-cylinder Volvo power plant pushing 551 horsepower and still holding steady under load. Every rotation of the drum feels like mechanical poetry, turning chaos into uniform chips that flow seamlessly into the recycling stream. The process never stops. Watching the 95 DK tear a pickup truck apart in under 60 seconds feels unreal. Blink once, and what used to be 2 tons of steel is now fist-sized fragments. Nearly 40 tons per hour reduced to reusable feedstock. The speed and force are genuinely jaw-dropping. Ever wonder what happens when foam meets steel teeth? The Z55 answers that question without mercy. Dense material unravels into fibers under 770 horsepower. The real question is how much more we could recycle if every landfill had one of these giants. It looks like a battle between steel and plastic. A 4-shaft shredder reduces containers into precise 50mm fragments. This isn't destruction for entertainment, it's disciplined recycling in motion. There was a time when landfills overflowed and recycling was mostly talk. Machines like the RJS 950 changed that, transforming chaos into structured waste and waste into resources. It's a reminder of how far engineering has pushed us toward a cleaner future. Ever wondered why crushing a gas cylinder doesn't cause an explosion? The secret is controlled RPM and gradual hydraulic pressure release. Safety isn't an afterthought, it's engineered in, protecting workers while ensuring metal can be reused. You've seen plenty of shredders, but the Hamel VB 950DK stands out. Operators trust its tracked mobility, driving straight into demolition sites. Fewer breakdowns mean more tons recycled, and that translates directly into profit. Anyone in demolition knows that concrete reinforced with steel is a nightmare. Yet the impact 250 chews through 250 tons per hour without choking. A synchronized drive balances peak load so it never stalls. That kind of reliability only comes from years in the field. From the outside, watching the Crambo 6000 work feels like seeing a forest being digested. Branches turn into mulch, add a Stonefex separator, and suddenly nature and engineering are cooperating. Waste wood becomes tomorrow's resource. As an engineer, you notice the dual-stage hydraulics on the Aljon 580CL. Its compact design minimizes energy loss while maximizing torque, turning 3,500-pound vehicles into dense, recyclable blocks. Built in the U.S., its efficiency wrapped in raw muscle, the SD60 doesn't just shred. It coordinates automatic shutdowns, blade reversal, and engine protection, keeping the entire system running smoother than you'd expect from something this violent. Feeding wastewater containers into a shredder always feels risky. High RPM steel knives driven by massive torque demand respect. One stray fragment is all it takes to ruin your day. There's something strangely fascinating about watching stone bounce across a 35x5 screen, sorted with surgical precision. It's nature choreographed by German engineers. Recycling isn't always boring. Sometimes it feels like a rock concert, loud, powerful, and oddly satisfying to watch. What you just saw isn't chaos, it's efficiency at work. Power only matters when it's controlled. And these machines prove that recycling is as much about engineering as it is about responsibility. If this kind of raw, purposeful machinery interests you, stay tuned, there's more to break down next time.